And so rather than give a talk on rapid dispatch, I'm just going to ask some questions to stimulate you thinking about rapid dispatch. So I think all of us except for ACT are using AMPDS. So our call handling and call taking process is one that we're locked into. For those of you who don't know, through the CAA we recently had a one-day meeting with senior people from the Academy, and that was a really useful meeting, and it's clear that going forward we as a geographical area are going to have an opportunity to have a lot more input into the new versions, and I think as a group that's something it's worthwhile us investing some real time in this, because there are a number of concerns regarding the current product and the time to recognition of cardiac arrest and the time to getting hands on chest. So just some questions. I'm assuming all of you have a process within your dispatch centres for rapidly identifying the call and rapidly dispatching vehicles. Can I ask, do any services in addition to that have a broadcast over the radio in addition to the dispatch? Okay, so we do here in New Zealand. We have what's called an all-informed broadcast. So they will broadcast over the radio, and that's because there are some people, and that sometimes includes me, who are driving and on the radio but have made themselves unavailable to be dispatched to routine other jobs. So they're not showing up on the system to the dispatcher, but if I'm close to a cardiac arrest, I'm going to go. So if you have that in your service, just have a think about it, because we've certainly had some experiences where the all-informed broadcasters suddenly discovered a manager with a defibrillator who's much closer to the cardiac arrest than everyone thought. Secondly, who would dispatch a vehicle that's already got a patient on board? Or allow? Yes, Victoria would. Yeah, we wouldn't dispatch them, but we would allow the crew to call up and say, our patient is suitable and we're happy to go, and we'll leave one person in the ambulance with that patient while the other person goes in with a defibrillator. Who would send a patient transfer service? So the vehicles you use for patient transfer service between hospitals, who would send one of those to cardiac arrest? Western Australia, Northern Territory, St John and Wellington Free? South Australia, okay. Not in Victoria? Do you know where those vehicles are? Not routinely, but if you knew, do you know where they are?
Some of them.
Okay, and if they're closest, would they go?
So the CAD system is different.
Okay, different CAD system, okay.
The screen immediately doesn't overlay.
Okay, all right, okay. And we asked this question before about fire. Who's routinely responding? Police? Northern Territory, well done. First cab off the rank. Okay. Is that statewide or just in the main centres? Statewide? Yeah, okay, well done. Okay. Is there anything that anyone else is doing in the area of dispatch that they think is new or funky or working, a bright idea that you've had that you're really pleased with? Okay.